it's here for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. This the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill. We slip on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We slip on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They will be led out by the former Georgia Bulldog. It's Jake Fromm.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week. But all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Michael Thomas.
The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 7 catches, 104 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Fromm. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Fromm. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. And able to complete it to Moreau. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On 1st down, Fromm. He'll find Moreau here. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Saints 1st down.
Throwing is Fromm. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
On the ground, Kamara. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now they'll run. Murray. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Seahawks. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
A gain of 6 there on first.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you just throw the...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The Saints say they have it, and they do. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Saints 3, Seahawks nothing.
Fromm off of play action. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to John Ross. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Play action. It's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
By the Saints.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw from. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The carry for New Orleans.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. the red zone now. They'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was play number 7 on this drive. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
By Alex Highsmith.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson going for Metcalf. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Play action. Now Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
7-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll rifle. He's got a man. Complete. Pass the 20.
Another dollar, baby.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. As the first. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fromm to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Seahawks 7.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
36-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. Open man is Ross, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
4 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Number 29.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First and 10 at the 20.
I love the drive. They're working with a touchdown, and so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Watch safety creep. 14. Safety's creeping. There.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
At the 10-yard line.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Fourth down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one over.
22 yards.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. So it was a drive. Back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Wilson.
4-yard line.
Throw left side complete. It's Buchanan. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. We'll give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and 1, right? I bet.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown grab. For the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
56, Mike, 56.
On first down, Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll take it across midfield. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now they try the right side here. Oh, good move. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 39. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
56 to Mott, boys. 56. Check.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Buchanan.
Wilson's
a gain of 6 there on first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.